Unloading on the demonic creatures, the soldiers are told not to save any bullets because if they hit any limbs, at least they can hinder their movement. Squashing a soldier, a demonic insect chirps while an ogre closes in on soldiers. However, an arm punches it in the face, sending it flying back to the other beasts. Thomas says he's already fought these bastards in the dungeons and mocks the enemy army as soldiers cheer for the Scavenger Guild and the Goliath. However, he says, while looking over as someone notes that he's the human he saw back then. The ruler's wimpy underling who went against the beast monarch right before he died. He calls himself the king of monstrous humanoids, the iron body monarch, and says that he's sure Thomas knows that he can behead him even before he blinks and asks if he's still willing to stop him. Thomas responds that he doesn't know, as he's always hated challenges anyway. Forming, Grand Marshal Bellion greets him, the king of monstrous humanoids. The monarch wonders how the Shadow Army is here and questions if they were hiding in the shadow of that human this entire time. He knows they were ambushed and must tell Antares, but why can't he contact him? Perhaps he sees Tusk and thinks that this isn't a tactic that came from the Shadow Army or the Shadow Monarch himself. This isn't the way of the Shadow Army, who would face their enemies, sentencing them to certain death. Gritting his teeth, he realizes this is the way of the humans and screams that Jin has no right to be a monarch. Baru responds that what he just said needs to get taken back and the price for slandering his liege is heavy. Iron Body questions, how dare a mere soldier stand in the way of a monarch, and Baru screeches back. Iron Body transforms into a golem before Baru. Meanwhile, Jin finally faces off against Antares. This arc continues.